This week I've been thinking a lot about culture, and I think culture means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And so I want to just jump right in. I'm curious, when you think about culture, what's your definition of culture? I don't know that I'm going to spend any amount of energy getting it right, because I think everyone thinks about a culture very, very differently. But answer that. What's your definition of culture? As you think about it, take a minute. And whether you say it out loud or just, how would you answer that? If you and I were having a one-on-one video call here, how would you answer that? So I've been working with a lot of different, I've read several books on culture, but I synthesized this definition from a combination of a few things, threw it into Claude, and this is kind of my synthesized definition. I don't know if I would say and can fall on the sword and say this is my true definition, but culture is the unwritten code of conduct that determines what behaviors are rewarded, tolerated, or punished in an organization. Strategy tells your team where the company is going, and culture is the operating system that dictates how they will behave on the journey. Agree, disagree? Thoughts? Okay, so I took the two books I was kind of pulling things from and created an assessment that I would love, whether you're inside my ecosystem or not. I'm being totally vulnerable and sincere, because I think this might smoke out some real interesting, I think as an example, the culture within my family. If I had my kids fill this out, which actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, this would be really interesting. If they were to fill this out, what would be their definition of our family? What's our family culture? In each one of these things. And so in here, click a link. You can download the assessment. It's a Google Sheet. Make a copy, as always. But I would love, honestly, for you to be sincere about this, specifically if you're inside my universe. I would love to know. I mean, I say I because I'm only one kind of cog in the wheel, but I very much want to be aware of, I've thought about culture within my family, within the nonprofit I work in, even within my church community. I think it's really important that we're real about, how does everyone really feel about it? I can say, oh, it's great, man. My family culture is incredible. Culture within ABC company is incredible, but how do others really feel about it? Okay, so lastly, I'm just going to end with this. I love this because I think if we can get culture right, I think this applies to my family. If I could get all my family rowing in the same direction, I could dominate any industry. That's maybe not applicable. Dominate any industry, any market, against any competition at any time. If you have a tool or an assessment or some methodology you're using to really crush culture, I'd love to hear about it. But take some time, think about this, and have a great week. Thanks.